Did anybody see him? Where's the money?
All I know is he was there and then he was gone.
Got to the point we thought, no, this is the perfect scam. And it's actually very clever.
To this day, nobody knows who he is.
He was last seen at the other end of this alley.
The world is riddled with strange and unsolved mysteries. I've made it my life's work to investigate and crack them once and for all. On the 22nd of June 2019, the British town of Woolaston had its annual village fete. Midway through the day, an unexpected visitor disrupted the event. A mystery man in a morph suit, communicating only through the medium of mime.
Very strange.
He claimed to be collecting for the local village hall, asking the public to guess his identity for £1. But once he had collected the cash, which included children's pocket money and hard-earned pensions, he climbed into a vintage car and disappeared, never to be seen again.
That is so mean.
It just exploded. It went everywhere. It was picked up by the nationals and then all over the world. People were guessing, people were commenting on his body shape and saying he's got a square bottom, he's got a paunch, he looks old, he looks young. To this day, nobody knows who he is.
All the people of Woolaston and the world's media are now wondering, who is this mystery man?
I've just arrived in Woolaston, and I'm about to get to the bottom of who this mystery man really is. My first stop, the local inn. Hello, you must be Richard.
I am, yes.
So I've heard you've got some information on the Woolaston mystery man.
He was first in contact with us the night before the carnival. He actually messaged our Facebook page, but because everybody was preoccupied with everything else going on in the carnival the next day, the message really wasn't picked up. Just got a vague memory of it saying, I'm the Woolaston mystery man, I will be coming to the carnival tomorrow, see you there. But then, on the Sunday, his Facebook page was removed, so the message automatically got deleted.
That is very intriguing. So then, when you were at the fete, at the festival,
Yep.
What do you remember? Do you remember seeing him there?
Yeah, he was dancing along with the samba band, handing out leaflets. He was approximately 6 foot tall. He was in quite good shape, actually, to tell you the truth, to be able to wear the one-piece suit. He was only ever doing mimes and actions with his hands. He never spoke a word.
Apparently, the mime artist had a square arse.
I don't remember that.
But apparently it was very square, like square that you would catch anyone's attention.
Okay.
So where were you when you found out that this mystery man had done a runner?
We were in here, we was having an after carnival party. Then the questions started coming up. Did anybody see him? Where's the money? He was last seen going out the village around about 2:45, heading down towards the main A48. Then he's gone.
Any ideas of who it could be?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. Do you know anyone who has any evidence of the Woolaston mystery man?
Yes, you're in luck. Sir Hal at the Nether End stores, he has actually got him on CCTV.
Really?
Yes, he has.
Brilliant. I'm going to make my way there now. Nether End stores. Here we are. So I've been told you have some CCTV footage of the mystery man.
That's right, yes.
Can I take a look at it?
Yes, of course. Sorry, yeah?
No worries. Maybe the footage has gone missing. The footage has been wiped. Oh! What? It's the mystery man.
Yes. Stick on the window and he's just left. You know.
Stuck on
so
your window.
I came in early morning and I see that, on the window, because he's selling his costume,
Do you have any idea of who that could be?
He came from the Nether End pub. So he parked the car on the Nether End. He stick over there as well, the sticker. Then he come back by walk. And then he's going to the pub.
I couldn't believe that the mystery man had the audacity to come back to the scene of the crime to sell his monstrous suit, still claiming to be donating to Woolaston Hall. Looking closer at Sohal's CCTV footage, I swore I recognised the hooded man.
It looks a bit like Richard from the pub.
Is he?
It looks a bit like him. Did you notice that?
But he's not old like the Richard anyway.
So you think this guy's older?
Yes, definitely is.
Very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The CCTV may have reminded me of the landlord, but the face was unfortunately too obscured to come to any solid conclusions. I needed to get more of an understanding of what really happened that day. I needed to meet the organiser of the village fete.
So you're the organiser of the village fete?
Yes, I'm really, yeah. Well, I think the title is coordinator of the carnival, but yes.
Where was the mystery man last seen?
He was last seen at the other end of this alley.
Right.
I believe he was seen to get into a white car with a female. That's the other thing that's come recently. A female has come into the picture, which we didn't know about.
How reliable do you think that piece of information is?
I believe that someone's got it on their dash cam.
So the mystery man would have walked this exact path?
Yes, yes, indeed.
So he would know the town well, he would be aware of the routes to go?
Yes, again, this is not used very much, apart from the school.
So if you could paint me a picture of what happened that day.
Yeah. At the moment, we're walking across an area where there was one of our two large marquees. Dog show would be going over there. Llamas would be under the tree with the horses and the basset hounds.
The zoo? And where was the mystery man during all of this?
Well, he came in the far end, opposite the end of where we are now, with all the floats, etc., who park up the other end of the football pitch, and then just started to mingle and trying to get people to pay their pound. Fairly agile, because he was not running, but he was moving from place to place, and very friendly.
And where were you during the festivities?
Right, just across here would be a roll of classic cars. So I drove straight there, parked up, and then went to the stage.
Can someone vouch for your whereabouts on that day?
Oh, yes. So there's loads of photographs.
A vintage car, apparently the getaway vehicle of the mystery man. Suspicious.
It's interesting you say that, because several people have said that they thought it was me.
Nobody's yet identified the woman in the car?
No.
OK. Thank you, I've got a lot to work with. It's been great to talk to you.
And you. Good to meet you.
You too. The mystery man could literally be anyone. Anyone here. There's a guy in a suit over here. Looks a bit suspicious. Looks a bit out of place. Hello? Maybe he's an undertaker. He looks like an undertaker. Maybe someone's died.
All signs so far seem to point towards the mystery mime artist being a member of the village community. I had been intrigued by Andy's tip-off that the man had been seen with a woman, and had previously heard that a woman named Donna and her son had been photographed with the mystery man. Perhaps Donna could get me a little bit closer to identifying the mystery man, once and for all.
So, Donna, what do you know about the mystery man?
All I know is we saw him on Carnival Day. And then my son spotted him and wanted a photo with him. We had £1 for the guess, obviously, to try and guess who he is. And then we gave him an extra £1 to have the photo taken.
I can't believe you always make me put these stupid costumes on. I can't breathe. I can't breathe right now. Who did you guess?
I actually guessed the vicar.
Right, why did you think it was the vicar?
Because people don't really see him as much. And he's kind of got similar stature.
Do you have the photo that your child took with the mystery man? He does have a bit of a belly.
Yeah.
Interesting. And one other thing was that the mystery man was spotted talking to a woman. Do you have any idea who that woman is?
No, I don't know who she is.
Was it you?
Definitely not me. Wrong colour hair.
What colour hair did she have?
Dark hair.
OK. Was it long or short?
Old lady style.
Oh, she was older?
Yeah.
Interesting. Hello, ladies. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but I was wondering if any of you knew who the Woolaston mystery man was.
No, nobody knows, do they?
No, none of you?
It's still a mystery.
Okay, right, if you're sure then, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hope you find him.
So do I.
I felt like I'd reached a dead end. Nobody's story seemed to add up. The whole village of Woolaston seemed to be complicit in a cover-up. I decided to contact the head of the local neighbourhood watch. I wanted to follow up on the vicar lead and was assured that absolutely nothing got past the piercing eyes of Gaynor.
So, Gaynor, how long have you been part of the neighbourhood watch?
Maybe 10 years or so we've been doing the neighbourhood watch.
So being part of the neighbourhood watch, you must have quite good instincts as to whether something is dodgy or not. I've been hearing some reports about the vicar that he hasn't been seen recently and that maybe it could have been him who was in the...
No, it definitely was not Tony. He was too tall for Tony.
OK. The mystery man was raising money for the hall. Do you think that potentially there's someone on the committee at the hall that could have know more about this or have something to do with this?
I heard somebody say that the committee thought it was a marvellous idea and wish they thought of it themselves, you know?
Well, suspicious.
Well, you just don't know, do we?
No.
You know.
Do you like to solve this mystery?
It would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to find some kind of answer for you.
That'd be nice.
All roads seemed to be leading me to Woolaston Hall, the very place the mystery man was apparently raising money for. Suspicious. I arranged to meet Sue and John, heads of the Woolaston Hall committee.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
You must be Sue and John.
Absolutely.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And you are on the committee here at the hall?
That's right.
Yes, I'm chairman and Sue's the booking secretary.
Right, because I've heard a lot of things about this hall. In relation to the mystery man, what was your initial thoughts?
We all thought it was actually a brilliant idea.
Got to the point we thought, no, this is the perfect scam. And it's actually very clever.
Can I show you? I've got some...
Yeah.
That's the little leaflet that he was handing out to people. Sue, you
It was the Wednesday, and there was a knock at the door, unexpected knock at the door, and it was the retired vicar, and he just handed this crumpled brown envelope and said, I've had this put in my box. I've had a message on the phone saying it's from the mystery man to you, for the hall. Here it is. And off he went.
So the money was returned to the hall. Very convenient.
I did say to him before he ran off, I just said, what did he sound like? And he said he sounded local.
Why would he have chosen the vicar as the person to give the money to?
Because he'd be the most honest person to hand the money over rather than keep it, probably.
Instead of posting it to you guys. All of this publicity and the monies raised is excellent for the hall.
Oh, absolutely.
And the area. So maybe it was you guys.
We haven't raised
Nice
any money
thinking.
directly from any of the media at all.
Definitely wasn't us. I was dressed as a circus strongman.
If it was us setting it up as a bit of a stunt, you cannot mess around with children's pocket money. You know.
Right, so it's not you guys.
No.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Wow, okay, well, great. We're back to square one of not knowing who it is.
Somebody in Woolaston was lying to me. I knew that this wasn't some random criminal from a rival village. Was it Richard, the lovable landlord who looked awfully like the man in the CCTV footage? And his arse did look somewhat square. Was it Sohal, the eager newsagent owner that was all too keen to help the investigation? How about Andy, the carnival organiser who seemed to know the mystery mime artist movements a little too well? Donna, all too quick to point the finger at the absent vicar. And if nothing can get past Gaynor of the neighbourhood watch's eye, then why doesn't she know the identity of our perpetrator? Or does she? But what of John and Sue, the beneficiaries of all the mime artist thievery? It was too convenient that the money was immediately returned to them. I was sure they were involved in the orchestration of the scam. But who was the man behind the mask? After analysing all the evidence, I knew I had my answer.
It's Richard, obviously.